we'll talk about some common sense things. Don't leave your computer someplace where other people can get to it. If I can get to your computer, your password doesn't really matter. Everybody tells you need a password that's 8 characters with a capital and a lowercase and a special character and a number. That doesn't really matter. You can.
The computer is locked, and you can come to a locked computer and you can use something and break into my computer?
Yeah, there's a couple ways to do it. One, I can take something like this. It's called a LAN turtle. It looks just like any other Ethernet to USB device. You can plug it in, and actually it's a computer inside. And it says, I'm part of a network. You want to join my network? Please flash your credentials at me. Then it saves all the credentials, and you walk away with it. Or I can call this from the other side of the world. Now that I have the credentials on here, I can log into your computer and do whatever I want. And the nice thing is—
So the cleaning crew comes in, they walk in, they get bribed a few bucks. Hey, I took this off, I borrowed this from my friend. Can you put it back for me? And cleaning crew, sure I will. And they plug it back in, and the next thing you know, your computer's compromised.
Yeah, or you label it, don't touch this. It's from the IT department. You walk in, plug it to a server. Especially when you have contractors installing your servers.
Absolutely.
Gee, like the Awan brothers. Just plug something in like this, and they can get in. They don't have to take the computer. They don't have to take media. They can just sit at home or have their friends overseas.
Is it something like this that allowed them to access the servers from Pakistan?
Something like this would allow that, and this is a commercial item that can be bought for $100 online. I don't know specifically how they did it. The FBI hasn't seen fit to share that.
Okay.
Another way you can get into stuff is you can just take a regular USB drive. You can download a tool called NT Pass. You can plug it into any computer, reboot the computer, and it opens up the SAN file where it stores the passwords and what account settings you have. So there's one account you can't delete off of Windows, the guest account.
All right.
So you plug this in, reboot the machine, you set the guest account to have admin privileges, you set the password for the guest account as enter, you remove the drive, reboot the machine, you type guest, you hit enter, you're in, you have admin privilege.
Wow. Because
if you change somebody else's account and give it the password you want, they notice that.
Absolutely.
But nobody pays any attention to the guest account.
To the guest account, yeah.
So that's what this does.
And where do you get these things, these little devices?
Well, there's a company out in California that's been around since 2005 called Hack5. And they sell these things. You can go to the website, the Hack Shop, and you can buy this stuff.
Anyone. This isn't just for people who work for NSA or CIA or something like that. This is anyone has the ability to buy this.
Yeah, all of those people who are cybersecurity students or professionals like myself, people who, these gadgets let you run scripts. This looks like a USB device, right?
Yeah,
looks like
it is a USB device.
It is a USB device. It looks like you might find it laying around in your conference room, or?
Yeah, people transfer information with these all the time. Okay,
so watch what happens when I plug this into this computer. Okay, hands are up here, right? I'm not touching the machine.
You're not doing anything, right?
Okay, and in a couple of seconds.
Okay, what popped up there?
It says Ducky, and then it launched and started typing. And the script ran without my help. This is just a little demo, and it says, that your computer's just been ducked. I grabbed your browser history, I looked at your files, I set up a persistent reverse shell, and I took all your passwords.
And it actually did that, or it's just pretending to?
Oh, I don't really want to steal my own stuff.
Okay.
But
it could have.
It could have. There is a whole bunch of already written scripts. So this is the payloads list from Hack5 that are free. And they work on Macintosh, they work on Windows, they work on Linux, they work on phones. And you just download the payload you want, you put it in this device, and then it runs and it does whatever you wanted.
So the FBI must be watching this group carefully to make certain that no bad people are getting it, right?
The FBI wasn't unaware of the existence of this group until earlier this year when I told them about it in a meeting. I demoed some of the stuff to them, and they go, my goodness, where did you get this? And I told them, like, we've got to shut that website down.
Well, it's just your standard run-of-the-mill FBI agent. This wasn't like...
No, this was the Computer Crime Squad. This is people who's paid to supposed to know this stuff. Hack 5 has been around since 2005, and they have a weekly broadcast of what's new in hacking and what's new.
In the dark web. So you go to the dark web and you see
No, this is on YouTube.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. It's so secret, it's on YouTube.
Great.